What happens when police officers have to arrest their own children, who've turned into violent criminals?
Come back from Applebee's?
Yeah, I had a drink.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
You're 21?
Yeah. My dad is,
On December 28, 2022, someone saw a white car hit a traffic light and drive away fast. A piece of the car broke off and was left on the road. About 15 minutes later, the police found the car at a gas station nearby. But the driver surprised them. It wasn't who they thought it would be.
my dad is,
Who was that? Sean Lee? Okay. Listen, your bumper's in the road over there. Okay, did you just hit that pole?
No, I promise you I did not.
No? So if someone brings that bumper over here, it's not going to match up perfectly. You're coming from Applebee's, you're telling me. You went out that way. Everything's matching up. Witnesses said they saw a white car cross over in this direction, and I happen to find your car parked here with no bumper.
At 21 years old, Teresa's first words are about her dad being a cop nearby. She might have wished he'd rescue her from the situation, but the cops there knew it was too late for that.
Lisa,
Yes.
let me ask you again.
Yeah.
You left Applebee's.
Yeah, I left Applebee's.
You cut through the plaza. You came out by Lowe's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Did you hit the traffic pole that's right there?
No, I did not hit the traffic pole.
Do you not remember hitting a traffic pole?
I did not hit the traffic pole, I promise you.
Not just marijuana use, but there's another puzzling part in her story. She claims her car bumper was damaged in a Pennsylvania accident about 25 miles away. Strangely, it conveniently falls off when a car exactly like hers hits a traffic light. Teresa thinks she has a clever plan to explain this, hoping it will help her get out of trouble.
So your bumper's in the middle of the road over there, and there's a pole down.
This part was hanging off already because I already hit something.
Okay.
When I hit a deer in Pennsylvania because I go to school in and this part was hanging off already.
Okay. Do you smoke marijuana recreationally?
No? I do not smoke marijuana. I do not smoke marijuana universally.
Do you do any recreational
No.
drugs? But Teresa, I explained to you this before. Lying isn't going to
I'm
get you
not
anywhere.
lying.
At least you know the truth.
You just lied.
You just lied. We just caught you in a lie.
And you told
I
me
just found this piece over by the traffic light by Lowe's. You said that piece fell off in Pennsylvania.
I don't-
You
That's a
told me
lie.
you hit a deer. You
That's a
told
lie.
me a whole bunch of stories.
I hit a deer in Pennsylvania. You can ask my dad.
In a short time, Teresa mentions her dad more than 5 times, hoping he can help her out. But before he can arrive to help, the police start to figure out what truly occurred and start to uncover some of the truth from Teresa.
And that's where this piece was.
That's probably where that piece was. Yes, I probably hit that one.
You did hit that.
I hit it.
You see this?
I hit a deer before this. You can ask my dad.
This piece fell off at the traffic light that you hit, that you knocked over. Lying doesn't help anything. Where were you coming from?
Lying. I came from Applebee's. I had one drink. I promise.
Okay, after Applebee's, where'd you go?
During a quick chat, Teresa confesses she hit something, was more drunk than they thought, and was texting while driving. These are serious mistakes while driving, each with its own consequences. Now that Teresa has revealed the truth, the detectives plan to talk to her father, John. However, his intentions aren't about offering help.
The traffic light, that's right there, and then I came around in there because my house and I would have to go through that traffic light, so there.
Okay, that doesn't really make too much sense either, considering that the traffic light that you took out was on the corner
Which corner?
of the back entrance of Lowe's. So that doesn't make too much sense considering where the damage was and where the pole that you took out was. So, here, ready? Ladesville Road.
She said you had it.
No, I didn't.
She banged the bolt up.
Probably. I asked her when I first pulled here, and she opened her wallet, and it was empty. You know,
Okay.
Is that?
I was going to call him next.
who's coming out?
I think it's right here.
License it fell?
Is it?
I'm going to took off. What does it look like?
This is Celsius.
Is it on a blue and white light?
John says Teresa hit a deer before, causing some damage to the front right bumper, but it wasn't as bad as what the car currently looked like.
Yeah, this rim's all messed up too on this side. So
That's already messed up.
That's what it was?
The other accident.
I know.
That was right next to.
yeah, I know.
I was at Dunkin' and the guy backed into me, and this This accident.
Listen, are you just scared you're gonna get tickets or something?
Yes.
Is that all it is?
Yes.
So you want to just tell the truth?
Yes, I'm telling you the
So
truth.
when after Applebee's, did you hit a traffic pole?
I think I hit something. I remember hitting something.
You can't miss it. It lights up. It's red, green, and yellow.
I remember hitting something after Applebee's. But
Okay.
I'm saying, like,
And then did you drive away because you're scared because you had maybe had one drink and you think you're drunk?
Yeah.
And you might get arrested, but you don't seem like you're drunk?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
what?
Lowe's is on the right. You hit the traffic light on the right-hand side of Lowe's with the passenger side of your vehicle, which is where this piece was, which matches identically, which didn't fall off in Pennsylvania, which fell off on
I know it
Lanesville
didn't
Road.
fall in Pennsylvania. I know that. I hit a deer in Pennsylvania,
Well, you also hit a telephone pole today,
Okay.
or a traffic light today.
and I must have hit something today. I'm sorry.
It seems like Teresa won't get the help she wanted from her dad. Just 5 minutes later, he shows up to talk to the police at the scene.
Right, so that would probably be about the time she hit it.
At what time?
She texted me originally at 10. I was trying to get some sleep. I just got off work. She said you home at 10:39.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's about when the pole came out. Yeah, about that. Say somewhere we got it.
Right, so she hit the thing, got nervous.
Yeah.
And, okay.
Did she tell you she was going to Applebee's or Ruger's?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I'm not sure which one she went to.
Yeah.
But I know that she was going out to either Applebee's or I think she said she got something at a Ruger's or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Like guacamole or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, we just weren't sure just because, like, when we were talking to her, she wasn't telling us the truth at all. First of all.
She was what?
Wasn't telling us the truth at all. Saying
Okay.
she didn't know anything, that damage is old. We're trying to piece everything together.
Okay.
Together. We thought maybe she was like, I asked her something about she wanted to know about, you know. Because we're like, well, you're at least going this way on the road.
Yeah, well,
Here.
she's had some. Well, I don't know who she was hanging out with. She does have an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's off school for the
Yeah.
2 weeks. So, I mean, lying to because she knows better. I'm a cop. She knows not to do that.
That's
But
what
I
we
mean,
tried telling in the beginning, like, we just
yeah.
want to make sure that because there might be a car driving around that actually
Right.
hits the car. Because she tried saying, no, this is old damage. It happened in
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
okay.
But like,
Well, maybe she didn't even. Do you think she? I'm not. Well, I'm not saying she didn't lie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be very clear about that.
Yeah.
But she might not even look at the freaking car to see if there's any difference.
Yeah.
You know, but if she hit something, she hit something. She hit something. Yeah, she hit
She
something.
didn't know if it was a hole.
Yeah, she's gonna know she hit the pole, but she might not think like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't get any damage. Like I could see that stupid thing going in her head. So, but a lie's a lie. It is what it is.
The first cops at the scene seemed like they thought John might defend his daughter. They got more anxious when he asked to talk to their boss. Sometimes higher-ranking officers abuse their power to protect their family from trouble. But soon, the cops saw John just wanted to understand what happened. He wanted to figure things out fairly. That became clear when he checked his texts from her to piece together what happened. Despite John wanting to assist the officers, the sergeant tells him not to join in. They want to make sure the investigation stays fair. Everything, except for Teresa's behavior, has been handled well, showing good policing. Now they're concentrating on what Teresa said earlier. She claimed to have had just one drink at Applebee's, but it seems she might be more drunk than they thought. Their doubts grew stronger after they did some sobriety tests on her.
She tests, all right. Just make sure she's not impaired. Obviously, you're here. Please do not get involved. You are on. Is that? I know. Just letting you know. Just please don't get involved. Okay.
I originally thought maybe she was, I know a lot of times those kids they dress like that to school now, so that's just rolling out of bed and going to the pajamas. But I'm not even sure it's true though. That's what we didn't know if originally maybe she was coming from some guy's house she didn't want dad to know who she was hanging out with or something, but
Like this. They're going to take 9 footsteps back and step out loud. Right? While you do the test, make sure you touch it so each step. Look down at your feet so you can see where you're walking. Keep your arms down at your sides. Count each step out loud. Right? You understand the instructions? Okay. You can begin. Say something. Put up straight.
Teresa's dad took her to the police station after she was made to go into their vehicle. At the station, they checked her blood for alcohol, and it showed she had more than twice the allowed limit, 17%. Teresa's waiting for her punishment now. She's been told to appear in court because she was driving after drinking, driving recklessly, and not reporting a car crash. Her dad did everything by the rules. However, Kenneth Adams' dad, who's a commissioner, tried using his influence to keep his son from going to jail, doing the opposite of what he should have done.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
In November 2022, Kenneth Adams got stopped by the police for driving past a stop sign. But that wasn't the only problem he had. As it happened, Kenneth was facing more serious trouble than he first thought.
Okay.
That's why I was surprised you were pulling me over, but whatever.
Back up there. Have him step out. Oh no, he's been placed on arrest for a warrant.
What are you doing? No, what's going on? Seriously, what's going on?
You have a warrant.
How do I have a warrant?
The officer checked Kenneth's license using the system and found out that Kenneth was wanted for stealing things like breaking into places and taking a car. When Kenneth found out, he was all defensive and didn't want to come out of his car anymore.
I don't know how you have a warrant, but it's on our system right now. You have an active warrant at a 7th District Court here in San Juan.
I've gone to, no, that's incorrect.
Okay, well, it's on our system right now.
Well,
I'm not going to argue with you about it. You're going to go to jail tonight on that warrant, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I don't. Excuse me, like, no.
Okay.
This is, dude, this is absurd.
Mr. Adams, you do have an active warrant for your arrest.
And
so,
who issued the warrant, though?
The courts have it issued.
For what, though? Because I've gone to court for everything. There should not be an active warrant for me anywhere, dude.
What's that?
I'm calling my parents.
Okay, you can call them. I'm going to put you in touch real quick.
I'm getting arrested. Apparently they think there's a warrant out for my arrest on them. That's fine. But I'm out by Eastland. I'm getting arrested. Eastland.
Kenneth says he went to court for his past mistakes, but the warrant to arrest him is still active. Usually, when someone has to deal with smaller cases, they need to show proof they went to court and finished any classes the judge told them to. If they don't have these documents, the court doesn't know they followed through. Kenneth forgot to give in his papers, so the warrant stayed open. This means the police couldn't see that he actually went to court, even though it was ordered on October 13th.
This is a joke. This is seriously the biggest joke I've ever heard of. When you turned on your lights, I knew there was some bullshit going on.
It was issued October 13th.
For what?
This year. That's when the warrant was issued.
For what?
It had some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
All right, listen to this officer.
Look that way real quick so I can fix it down. Well, if I've been to court, then why am I getting arrested?
I don't know. I don't know what all the court's purposes are for filing the warrant. All I know is there is a warrant, okay? So that's going to be up to you and the courts to be able to figure that out, all right?
Kenneth was taken to the station, and then his dad, Bruce Adams, showed up. Bruce happened to be the county commissioner for the local area, which was quite convenient for Kenneth. As soon as Bruce arrived at the scene, he wanted to know what was happening and began acting corruptly very quickly.
Okay. Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail, and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
Boss. Hey, so I got Bruce Adams here. Braden took Kenneth to jail on a warrant. Can I show Bruce the warrant? What's the protocol there? Yeah, he's pretty mad. Understand that. Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle.
He's already been to court over that.
Criminal trespass, normal 7th District Court, Monticello. Bruce, we don't have anything to do with that. All we know is that the warrant issues a current. That the court issues a warrant. That's all we know.
Well, he's been to court and been charged. He has a plea in abeyance on all that.
I don't know, Bruce. I have no idea.
Who knows?
The courts. The courts are the only ones who know.
I can't get to the court until Monday.
Right.
Because of a son of a false arrest.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you a warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's
You
not.
want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Bruce was using his power to help his son escape trouble with the law. He tried to convince an important police officer to help, but this officer didn't give in to Bruce's requests. Eventually, Kenneth got out of jail. The case against Bruce was dropped, and nothing happened to him. But the officers who arrested Kenneth didn't have the same luck.
Nothing to be nervous about. You're not even gonna get a ticket. You're not.
Marion Humphrey Jr., the son of retired County Judge Marianne Humphrey, got pulled over by a police officer. The officer said he saw Marion driving in a dangerous way. There's a video showing Marion's car swerving a bit after he missed his exit. The officer turned on the police lights and pulled Marion over. The officer told Marion that he had seen him almost crash his car and thought he was driving dangerously.
When did you rent the car?
Yesterday.
Then you gotta take it, turn it back in Fayetteville, or
I don't.
pick it up in Fayetteville?
I'm sorry, sir. Is it? I'm trying to figure out that you have probable cause to stop me.
So that's just my job, make sure nobody gonna have a wreck out here.
Okay, but now you're asking all these other questions.
Yeah, because you're super nervous, so I'm trying to figure out why you're so nervous.
Because it's a police.
Marion, a law student, questions the officer if there's a valid reason for the traffic stop. The officer finds it hard to explain and mentions Marion seems very nervous. But being nervous isn't a sign of doing something wrong. Marion actually handles the situation calmly. He follows the officer's instructions, asks why he's stopped, and even involves his dad on the phone to hear what's happening during the arrest. The officer isn't happy about this and then asks to search Marion's U-Haul.
I don't want you to bring a dog because I don't think that's fair to me as a citizen, as someone who, if the only thing I did was kind of, like, I did not almost wreck my car.
Well, if you don't have to bring a dog, just let me look in here real quick and I'll get you down the road. I don't have to.
Marion does an amazing job of explaining how scary it feels to be stopped by the police, staying calm and polite the whole time. But even though Marion is respectful, the police put handcuffs on for more than an hour while they use a dog to search the car. The officer says the dog smelled drugs and signaled the officers before they even checked inside the U-Haul.
Titan, can you hear me? Well, the dog alerted on narcotics in the vehicle, so I detained him and he's in my back car while I searched the vehicle.
As expected, the police didn't find anything in Marion's car. Marion has sued the officers, saying they broke his 4th and 14th Amendment rights. If you like true crime videos, remember to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.